I'm here with Brennan Cox after a pretty disappointing loss against Hawthorn. Wasn't really our day out there. How did you see it?
It was an arm wrestle pretty much all game. They executed better in the fourth quarter. We knew they were a good side, a good form coming in. So, we knew it was going to be a high contest game. It was going to be an arm wrestle, but they managed to sustain that for the full quarters where we dropped off at the end.
Seemed like a really tough, contested and physical game out there. Is that how it felt on the field?
Yeah, definitely. JL just said there weren't many turnovers, so it felt pretty physical. The way they play, like to go through the corridor and speed up. So it was a high intensity game. Unfortunately, we get a win.
The fight for the top 8 and even down to where they were in the ladder is so close. Just feels like every week there's so much to play for.
Yeah, definitely. Every game's a big game. The 8's so close. I think 2 or 3 losses for us and we're out. But we've been in really good form, so hopefully this is just like a little blimp and we can bounce back and win the next game.
Hayden Young, his last month and even his whole year has to be talked about. His delivery inside forward 50 was absolutely crisp today.
Yeah, we're sad to lose him as a backman, but since going to the midfield, he's taken another step in his career. He's been really good for us, and he's starting to hit the scoreboard too, which is nice. He's been absolutely brilliant. Jackson
was massive in the ruck with a really intense battle with Meek.
Yeah, Dogger with Sean going out has really stepped up, and he's like an extra midfielder in there, the way he moves around and tackles and follows up. So Dogger's been huge for us since Sean's been out, but hopefully get Sean back next week would be nice.
And even though we didn't get the job done, Heath Chapman and Geordie Clark had several big moments in that last quarter where they were intercepting and giving us a pretty big look. Yeah,
Chappie and Clarkie, again, have been in really good form as well. The way they set up behind the ball and they're able to use it going forward is really good. Yeah, they've been really good for us.
And you yourself had 8 marks, 13 touches. How are you feeling now, second game back?
Still a little bit rusty, but I felt way better today, and hopefully you can just keep building and getting confidence in the body. But felt more up to speed.
And what will we look to learn on from this game to take into the rest of the season?
Just about how important every game is, and if we don't bring our A game or we're off by a couple percent, even towards the end of the game, teams will punish us. So expect us to bounce back.
And we're back home next week to play the Demons in Starlight Round. It's never an easy week in the AFL, but how do we feel about that?
Yeah, excited to get back to the fans, back on the home deck, and for a good cause. So hopefully we can get them in over there in front of hopefully 50,000.
Thanks, Scotty.